I'm Amy Zawi with the Jerusalem Connection Red Alert Report for Wednesday, June 27, Academics, Music, and BDS. MESA, the Middle Eastern Student Association, is a nonprofit academic organization in the United States with a mission to, quote, combat discrimination and harassment against Jews, Muslims, Sikh, and other students on college campus. Yet, this organization, MESA, has decided that it is against the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act of 2018, recently drafted by the U.S. Congress. The president and executive director of MESA responded to Congress's act with a sophomoric letter dating June 4th, where it was warning that the law will have a, quote, chilling effect on free speech, and it also hinted that, quote, mysterious forces outside academia were somehow behind this act. However, the act is based on the Obama-era State Department fact sheet compiled by the Anti-Defamation League that has noted an uptick of anti-Semitic incidents on college campuses doubling in the last 2 years. It also based its definition in the act on the Nathan Sharansky 3D test for anti-Semitism, which is demonizing Israel, applying a double standard for Israel, and delegitimizing Israel. It also specifically states, to protect academic freedom, that criticism of Israel similar to that leveled against any other country cannot be regarded as anti-Semitic. So the law is based on these established edicts in the U.S., and yet MESA is disagreeing with it. MESA's president claimed that the law and the fact sheet itself are conflating criticism of Israeli actions and policies and Zionism with anti-Semitism. Yet it did not give any facts or for instances where the wording would note that. For example, the State Department's examples, which are included in the act, include calling for, aiding, or justifying the killing or harming of Jews, making mendacious, dehumanizing, demonizing, and stereotypical allegations about Jews as such or the power of Jews as a collective, accusing the Jewish people, or Israel as a state, of inventing or exaggerating the Holocaust. So it is these things that are included in the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act of 2018 that somehow MESA is protesting? A group that is charged with combating discrimination and harassment against Jews, as well as others, of course. This is problematic and disturbing at best, and I will keep you posted on the outcome. However, in Germany, Pop Culture is a Berlin music organization that is hosting an international music festival this summer and has partnered with the Israeli embassy, as well as other embassies and organizations, to host performers and sponsor the event. The U.S. and the U.K. and other nations are contributing both funds and performers to the festival. However, bowing to BDS campaigns unleashed on various performers, the UK and the US have a few artists that have pulled out of the festival unless the partnership with Israel is severed. Pop Culture, however, said it will not bow to this pressure. Pop Culture Festival wrote on its website, as of 2017, Pop Culture has once again been declared a boycott target of the international BDS network. Various artists have indicated that they also received emails and other contact from BDS groups to disengage with the festival. The website goes on to say the goal of this campaign, the BDS campaign, is the economic, cultural, and political isolation of Israel. We have received emails requesting the official cooperation with the Israeli embassy be discontinued and that the embassy's logo, which is included in our website as a measure of transparency, represents the travel and accommodation contribution of €1,200 to be taken off our website. This type of collaboration for funding is common at festivals, events, and exhibitions of all genres. The festival website added that Pop Culture maintains a clear and steadfast position that we are not intimidated by boycotts. If there are artists who don't want to perform at our festival because we receive travel accommodation support from the Israeli embassy in Berlin, we regret that. However, the boycott, the refusal to perform, is not our decision. We are always open to engaging in constructive dialogue. We believe that discourse and dialogue are the only means through which to deal with conflicts in the world. We as cultural workers have a special responsibility for establishing networks across borders, even when we disagree. So kudos for the Pop Culture Music Festival organization for standing up for human rights, standing up for conflict resolution and open dialogue and agree to disagree. They have far more class and engagement than the MESA organization, who among our college campuses is publicly saying that it doesn't seem to want to protect a certain segment of its population. And they don't seem to want to have dialogue as well as a way to deal with conflict in the Middle East. So BDS measures have been cropping up in academic institutions as well as in culture, the arts and music specifically. And I wanted to make you all aware of this so that you can continue to patronize the organizations that do oppose BDS and do not bow down to the pressure, and also perhaps have your own boycott against organizations that do decide that it will target Israelis or Jews simply because of their identity and the lies posed against them for some sort of ills that they have done. Shavua Tov. Have a great week.